Hello and welcome back. Welcome back. Okay, got the dogs up there. We have the dogs up there. Oh, my grammar. We have them up there so they don't take any fall damage. We tamed some wolves last episode, and we're trying to keep the dogs from dying. Let's see. Let's go ahead and block off that water. Hmm. For those of you new to Minecraft, if you're in an area and you see this where the water is seeping, we are underneath a body of water. You punch that out, is going to come in on you. Okay, yeah, this is a big system. Wow. Okay, I think this just loops us back. Yes, it does. Okay, so let's come down here. Alright, that's a dead end. And we have Creeper wanting to visit. I really wish I was good at a bow and arrows, but I'm really not. It would be awfully handy if I was, though. Where are you running off to? I know you're not scared of me. Alright, let's get some light in here. Okay. That's an awful lot of gravel. Ah! Dungeon! Alright, let's get some light. Yeah, I see you. Okay. Let's see what we have in here. Cool, cool, cool. Alright. So let's just bust these chests and scoop it up. Okay, what do we have left here that we want? Don't need the single mushroom. Don't really need these arrows. And don't really need these eggs. What else is on the ground? Yeah, I want that. Don't really care about the spider eye. And actually, let's just sit this down. There we go. Actually, let's do this. Let's get those eggs. Did we get all of them? Is that all we had? Ha ha ha! We made a chicken. Okay. Now let's get our dirt back. Might as well make something good happen. Okay. Not bad. We weren't down here very long. We already found a dungeon. Again, I would really like to mine out this cobby, good lord, mossy cobblestone. But really don't have the space for it. As a matter of fact, my inventory is so full that I really should be heading back home. And for those of you who are not understanding why I'm doing this with the gravel, I don't know that it's any kind of a written rule or any kind of a game design that's intentional. I don't know about any of that. But I do know that quite a few times I have been cave exploring, and I've cleared out gravel, like huge walls of gravel like that, and behind it has been a dungeon, or behind it has been a passage to an abandoned mine shaft. So most of the time, depending on how much time I have available, if I'm trying to get out of there, if I'm, wanting to explore still, that kind of thing, a lot of times I will clear out that gravel so I can see what may possibly be hiding behind it. And a lot of times there's nothing there. But when there is something there, it's usually pretty good. And I usually do the same thing with the dirt too. Now, if the cave I'm in is too close to the surface, or it's like too close to the edge of a mountain, I won't always do this if it's, if I know that. Sometimes you get in so deep you don't know where you are. But if I know that for sure, then a lot of times I won't do it because I'm just tunneling outside the mountain. But like the gravel, there are times when clearing that dirt will reveal something cool. And I really hope I can find my way out of here without too much trouble, because my dogs are sitting at the entrance. I'm more accustomed to having a friend explore caves with me, and they are usually better with direction, even though we do tend to get lost quite often. I see you. Yeah, I'm good with that. Y'all can just blow each other up. Okay, I thought... Is this an entrance? So this is how it's going to work, I guess. I'm going to end up exploring this whole cave just trying to find the exit. Ah. Is that it? Yes, I hear puppies. I hear puppies. I hear puppies. Don't you blow up. Wow, I'm full. And we just got here. Oh wait, I can combine those. That makes one more spot. If we have to, we can get rid of the CDs, the music CDs. They're not They were not that hard to find. They're pretty common in the dungeons. I have moths and mosquitoes and all kinds of stuff bothering me. Go away. I look like one of those crazy people that just swat at nothing. Sitting here. Hello, Mr. Skeleton. And if I haven't mentioned it before, there is a new update expected relatively soon for Minecraft, and from what I have seen and heard, it's going to be a combat update. We're going to have, according to what I've seen and heard, okay, it's not in stone. I have not had a personal conversation with the developers, but it seems that we are going to get like quivers to keep our arrows in, and there are going to be different types of arrows added into the game, and it should be pretty cool, actually. Okay, this is the exit. I can hear the puppies. Let's go look in here, see what we can find. And there's a whole other thing up there too. Let's go down here. What's down here? Areas where we've already been. Okay. So as you can see, you use the torches for lighting your way so you can see. Ah, we're in the Mesa. Looky there. You use it for marking your path. Some people have a system where they only put torches on the right side of the cave. That way they know which way they came in. There is more to explore, but we did get we got 2 dungeons, I believe. Skeleton and a spider. And we're pretty full, so I think we might ought to head home, because there is no telling what we will run into between here and there anyway. I am going to have to dig my way out of here. Or I could just elevator out. Let's do that. Let's just do that. Okay, you can get up. You can get up. And you're over there. You can get up. All right. Actually, you guys come with me. Y'all come sit over here where I can see you easily. The white against the red. And I think I mentioned in one of my episodes, why are you following me, Mr. Cow? I don't have wheat in my hand. I think I mentioned in one of my previous episodes that you can dye sheep. And that way you can harvest wool that's already dyed. Well, you can also dye your pups, and it'll change the color of their collars. We'll do that too. Just so you can see. But I'm going to leave them sitting here, and I'm going to go look around this mesa for a minute, because I don't want them humping cacti. and dying. And I want to look at the mesa. I think it's beautiful. I want to check it out. We must go farther back this way because mesas are usually a pretty good sized biome. Or at least it seems like it for me. There's some more areas up there. I wonder if those are caves or just niches. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to make the dogs stay on the ground when we get back because they will run right off that platform and end up killing themselves. I am definitely going to have to come back here and get clay. I love to build with this clay. It's a beautiful building block. Oh, it's just a... Oh, well. Nice view, though. Mesas are so pretty. All-time favorite biome is jungle. Then there's mesa and roofed forest. I think mesa would have to beat out the roofed forest just because of the variation in color. But I love the roofed forest too because it's lush like the jungle. It's that rich, deep emerald green. This is so pretty. Oh, splish splash. Splish splash. Let's get out of here. I'm not trying to go swimming right now. Wow. So pretty. This is really a pretty game. So much color and texture, shapes. Lots of little eye candy. I don't know if we have any cactus or not, so I'm going to grab some. And you can do this with your hand, but I'm gonna do it with my axe. Oh, I'm gonna have to get rid of something. A cobblestone can go. I want the cactus because you can smelt it to get the green dye, and you can also use it to throw away things instead of throwing it in the water and walking away. You can just throw it against a cactus and it will disappear. Okay, right click, and right click. All right, kiddos. Let's head home. This would be a good place to come to get sand so we can make some glass. Wow, we got full fast. Alright, I heard a spider. Is it under the ground or is it... I think it's under the ground. When you're traveling with pups, you want to try not to do too much excessive mountain climbing because they will just leap and take repetitive fall damage. They just... See? But if they're really hurt, they'll whine at you. They'll just look at you and their head will be tilted and they'll just whine and they'll whine and they'll whine until you feed them some meat and heal them up. Alright, we're going to head home. You know, I really don't think we are that far from home, actually. I mean, it's not exactly right next door, but I don't think it was a massive journey either. The last video where we left home and of course had to double back, that last video was 37 minutes. So, and we also stopped to kill pigs and we stopped to shear sheep, and so we should be able to get home in a decent amount of time. But let's sleep just to avoid the hassle. But I think once we get home, I'm just going to empty the inventory, restock on torches, and then we will take off again in the next episode and try to go find a swamp biome so we can try to find some slime, because slime, I don't know if it's a game rule, I don't know if it's part of the game programming, but it seems like that's where I find slime more often than not, is in a swamp biome. So that's what we're going to look for. Feel like doing some exploring for an episode or 2 or 3. You can also use name tags to name your pets, whether you've tamed ocelots and turned them into domestic cats, or whether you have tamed wolves and turned them into puppies, or whether you got a horse. You can use name tags. Name tags cannot be crafted at this time. I don't know if they ever will be. They're found in dungeons, in the chests, or like in an abandoned mine shaft in the chest, somewhere like that. And you use an anvil, which we have not made an anvil yet. We will before too awful long, when we start building up pumpkins! Yay! Yay, 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 yay. What are we gonna throw away? Oh no! That was just rude. Alright, kiddos, come here. Let's get you healed up. Let's get that tail up. Get that tail up. Come here, honey. Get that tail up. One more. One more. Oh, there's hearts. Alright. You guys are okay now. Alright. I want these pumpkins. We can plant pumpkins and we can start making jack-o'-lanterns. Alrighty, that's awesome sauce. Wow, we got a lot of stuff on our shopping list today. We did. Oh, and by the way, if you find yourself out in the middle of the boonies and you've worn out your sword, or you forgot to bring one, or maybe you haven't even made one yet. Of all the tools that you have, your axe does the most damage. It does more damage than your shovel, does more damage than your pick. So if all you're carrying are tools, your axe is your best bet. Let's have some steak. So we can heal up. Okay. Now, let's get home. Actually, this area is looking relatively familiar. Ta-da! Yeah, we were not that far from home at all. That is awesome. So when we need clay and stuff, that Mesa's not too far away. We'll just go opposite our spawn point until we find it. We really did well. That was a very successful adventure. Definitely, 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 definitely. All right, you guys, come on. I gotta find a good place to sit you down. Look at all these eggs. These chickens have just gone mad, I tell ya. Instead of mad cow disease, we have mad chickens. Okay. So we're gonna sit you guys down right here. 1, 2, and 3. And up I go. Yeah, if you're going to do any building and you're going to be working up on elevated areas, you need to keep your pups sit down on the ground, because they'll follow you around, they'll get in your way, they'll fall off the platform, and even if it's not as high as this one, they do it enough, it's still going to do some significant damage because they'll do it repeatedly. Our vines are starting to grow. Some of them are still pretty stubby, but they're getting there. They are, they are. These down here don't seem to be growing too quickly. Alright, we're going to... Let's just see if we can hop up here. Will it not let us? Yeah, there we go. And we have chests right here. Alright. Gotta put pumpkins in there. Put our steak in there, wheat in there. We need to cook those. That's an extra bucket. There's bone, wool, horse armor, redstone. We got music discs, cactus, more horse armor, string, gunpowder. We don't need all this bread in addition to everything else. There's some iron, another chest. Let's go ahead and put this milk up until we're ready to do that. Okay. So let's cook this meat. Okay. That is a good. Good. Actually, we'll do this since we have the pups now. Okay. Now, if you do find yourself with nothing to eat except this rotten flesh and it poisons you, you can drink milk. You saw how we got a bucket of milk. You can drink milk to cure that poison. Or if you're out hunting and a witch hits you with a potion that poisons you. All right. I'm going to wrap this one up too. Hopefully it's not long. And when we come back, we really should be responsible and finish setting up furniture and stuff in there. But we are on such a good streak. I would really like to find a swamp biome and go get some slimes. So I think that's where we're going next. I think. So, I had a great time. Then we finally found a decent cave. We didn't get to explore all of it. Oh, speaking of which, I need to replenish my torches. I know we had some extras somewhere. Yes. And we will dye the dog's collars too. We'll get some dyes made and we'll dye their collars. So just so you can see how to do it. It's very simple. Thank you very much for sharing your time with me. I hope you had fun. I know I certainly did. And we will see you later.